You know, when I think of REITs and I think of office building REITs or shopping center REITs, they're not exactly what I would want to be holding maybe right now in a more fragile economy. But healthcare, people go to the doctor no matter what. People are, the aging population is seeing more people go into assisted living type REITs and so forth. This is where you see the sweet spot.
Yeah, no, I think that's right. I think the REIT sector, and I cover the REIT sector overall, I think it's at an interesting crossroads. I mean, interest rates have risen this year. That's been felt by the REIT sector overall. You know, you look at how cap rates have potentially moved. The 10 years up about 150 basis points since the spring. You put that as your denominator on, you know, real estate value, take the net operating income, divide it by a cap rate. You increase that 150 basis points, and you know the value of real estate's down about 25-30% year to date. We think that's basically priced into the REIT sector because that's about how much they're down so far this year. So, but we are, you know, I think as we flip the page to next year, you know, we do start to be a little more concerned about the macro, the macro environment. And you know, before I get to healthcare, I think there's, you know, a few things to focus on. Like I think three types of real estate. I mean, one, those with strong, you know, structural demand tailwinds like data centers, cell towers, warehouse REITs. Others are those with like long duration leases, like some of the net lease guys. And then those that are more tied to defensive property types like healthcare or life sciences portfolios. Those tend to hold up a lot better in downturns. I mean, like you said, people still go to the doctor when they get sick. Doesn't really matter what Jay Powell is doing. But within the healthcare sector, there's actually a few different subtypes of properties.
Well, let's look at a couple of names, if we might, and take me to a subtype and give me a name and why you make the case for it, why you like it.
Absolutely. Yeah, one subsector that we like a lot is private pay senior living facilities. So think of these as like, homes that people choose to live in. They pay out of their own pocket. It's not the government. So Ventas and Welltower are two of the largest names there. Ventas we like a little bit better. More attractive valuation, about a 14.5 times FFO multiple versus Welltower at 18 times. These guys are benefiting from the post-pandemic recovery. We think no matter what happens, that will continue into next year. And then another property type that we like within there is medical office buildings. So it's not hospitals, but a lot of these are adjacent to hospitals and kind of benefit from those trends. Again, we'll say it again, you still go to the doctor when you're in a recession. So Healthcare Realty, ticker HR, is a name that we like a lot in that space. You know, the company's been under pressure this year with interest rates rising. They also merged with one of their largest peers, which put a little bit of a weight on valuation. But we think they have the best portfolio of medical office buildings, mostly adjacent to hospitals, which is where you have pricing power. And you have a 7.6% dividend yield right now, which we think is a steal in this environment.
7.6% in yield. Wow, that's really amazing. So these are buildings that would be owned by REITs. When I think of medical office buildings, I think of doctors banding together and or big medical practices owning those buildings. But a lot of them are owned by REITs.
Yeah, so you have a combination of two. So the REITs will own them. Sometimes the health system that owns the hospital will lease the space so they can use it as overflow space for outpatient services. But you also think about your surgeon, like an orthopedic surgeon. You're going to go to their office. You're going to get a consultation. When you have your knee surgery or hip surgery, you're going to go over to the hospital. That physician, that surgeon wants to have its doctor space right next door to the hospital, so it's kind of a seamless move back and forth. And so that's where you get that pricing power. The location matters a lot.